The topic for today is how to gain self-awareness and self-understanding. As we live each day, it can be easy to get caught up in the busyness of our world. We follow the latest trends and allow social media and our friends to tell us how to think and what to feel. So sometimes it can be hard to return to our roots and to know what you think when no one else is involved. Self-awareness and self-understanding revolve around the idea of knowing yourself. It's about more than knowing that your favorite color is green and that you would prefer to drive rather than fly. It's about knowing if you recharge better around people or by yourself. It's about if you're happy with your job or activities, and ultimately, if you're satisfied with your life. 5 good ways to help you gain self-awareness and self-understanding are spending time in self-reflection, spending time in nature, receiving honest feedback, thinking about others, and making time for yourself. Whether it is walking through a park, sitting in your room, or spending time doing a peaceful activity such as painting, sewing, journaling, or cooking, you need to reflect on yourself. You can't gain self-awareness through knowing psychology. Rather, it requires a deep understanding of your past and current self. Experiences shape how we see the world. So, we have to reflect on how the world has shaped us. The best way to understand yourself is to spend time with yourself. There are many locations throughout our world dedicated as spots for humans to spend time outside. Typically, these places are provided by governments or other leading bodies and can be accessed for free or a small fee. Local parks, national parks, botanical gardens, greenhouses, and more give humans a safe and peaceful place to relax and to connect to nature. Time spent in nature can help reduce stress, anxiety, disconnection, fatigue, self-involvement, among other things. When we spend time outside, we can reflect and breathe and take a moment to reconnect to our most primal self. In nature, there are no constant emails or smartphone alerts. There is only plenty of time and space to consider ourselves and our place in the world. Oftentimes, it can be difficult for us to see our shortcomings. We become so focused on all the good things that we do that we are unable to see any areas for improvement. So receiving honest feedback from people you trust is the best way to see your areas that need improvement. Many people who improve their self-awareness externally did so by seeking out feedback from loving critics. That is people who have your best interests in mind and are willing to tell you the truth. To ensure that you don't overreact or overcorrect based on one person's opinion, they also gut check difficult or surprising feedback with others. Think about others. By helping others, we help ourselves. When we empathize with other humans, we learn more about them. This understanding helps us to understand ourselves as well, providing a double benefit to caring for others. We are made to empathize with other humans and animals. Empathizing is a building block of our morality. And not only does it help us to be better leaders and improve our relationships, it also helps us to improve ourselves. And always remember to make time for yourself. You will spend a lot of time doing things for other people throughout your life. But make sure you spend enough time doing things for yourself as well. Take up some space to do the things that you love. Amongst your self-reflection, take time to care for yourself, such as having a relaxing bath while you think. Discover your vital signs. V is for values. I is for interests. T is for temperament. A is for around-the-clock activities. L is for life mission. And S for strengths. Self-awareness requires self-examination. But be aware, though, that an honest, non-judgmental self-analysis isn't easy. We tend to berate ourselves for our failings, or fantasize about how great we are, when neither is actually the case. We all have a unique mix of good and bad traits, but we are largely unaware of them. In order to self-reflect objectively, we need to quiet our minds and open our hearts. We need to forgive ourselves for our imperfections and offer ourselves kudos, but only where we deserve them. What you feel you deserve relies immensely on your sense of self-worth. Self-worth is a very complex topic, and it is also tied to self-esteem. Boosting these traits, though, will lead to a feeling of deserving of the very best out of life. But first, you need to understand your feelings. If you are struggling with low self-worth, why do you feel this way? It is no secret that negative experiences in the past can impact our future selves, such as childhood trauma, toxic relationships, and even past failure. However, these are just examples, and bad experiences do not always attribute to future struggles, and future struggles are not always attributed to negative experiences in the past. It can be helpful, though, to dig deep and revisit past experiences in an attempt to uncover reasons behind your present feelings. That is doing internal work, and I'm here to tell you that it is not easy, but it can be done. Invest in yourself. This doesn't have to mean materialistic things. A splurge on something you have really considered and desired may be a step in the right direction on improving your sense of self. This could also mean investing in yourself, like taking out a loan to complete classes or degree to set out on a journey toward your dream career. This is you taking a chance at self-improvement. This may be an overgeneralization, but a lot of times women with children tend to feel they are undeserving of investing in oneself. They may feel they cannot spend time, especially money, on themselves because other little people needed more. This is a tough barrier for many mothers, but in truth, investing in yourself will make you a better person and mom and trickle down to raising better humans. Get rid of a worrying mindset. Understandably so, this is much easier said than done. We do only have one life to live, and there is no need to waste precious time not living in the moment. Obviously, not every moment is pleasurable, truthfully. However, every moment matters and should not be taken for granted, because if you lose time, you cannot get that time back. Maybe a past relationship left you feeling bad about yourself, so it's scary and it seems like you don't deserve another. But we have to remember not to worry so much about all the possible outcomes because they are infinite. Take a chance on yourself, because in truth you are worthy and deserving. Don't compare yourself to others. By comparing what you have to what others have, there will always be some sort of dissatisfaction. And we as humans are built to always compare ourselves to what other people have. And we need to stop that. We need to recondition our brains. Usually when we talk about this, it is when you already feel you deserve more, but This phenomenon also works in reverse. Because if you feel you have enough already, and comparing yourselves to others with less, this can elicit feelings of shame or a low sense of deserving of good things. You might feel that other people deserve nice things, but you don't, for whatever reason. While it's good to be caring and considerate towards others, you're really only in control of your own life, and your life only. So there's no need to compare situations with others. And how can you? Because you're not living their life and they're not living yours. The antidote to feeling undeserving or low sense of self-worth is self-love. Having compassion for yourself and appreciating you will lead to a positive change in multiple aspects of your life. Self-love is another broad and important topic, but is integral to feeling deserving. If you don't truly love yourself, you may not ever feel truly deserving of good things that come your way. Prepare yourself to welcome positive changes with open arms when they present themselves. I remember this: you are awesome, intelligent, beautiful, and well-deserving of everything that life has to offer. And you need to tell yourself this every day of your life. And with that, I'm complete.